Alright. Hello everybody, and welcome back to more of the Sims 3 Create Your Cat series. For those who might be new and wouldn't know what this is all about, this is a little series I do where I take cats that you guys, the viewers, have submitted, and I do my best to create them within The Sims 3. These can be your original characters, cats that you've actually owned, they can be cats you just made up off the top of your head, who knows. And I will do my best to do them justice, and in time, they will start to show up throughout the world of my Sims 3 Warriors challenge. They do get rotated in and out of the world, so there's a chance that they might not be there the whole time, but they will be in the world at some point, and they're definitely going to be in the world of my Twitch exclusive challenge. So be sure to take a look at that in the future. Also, there's a few restrictions on how I can create cats because I cannot create elders, and it's very, very difficult. I can create elders. What the heck am I saying? I can create elders. I can't create kits. Usually. I can't create kits, usually. I cannot talk today is my problem. It's been too long since I last did this. But it's very difficult for me to create kits, so there's a workaround for it, but it's a bit of a hassle, so I made it into a follower goal. And if we hit that follower goal here on Twitch, then I will be able to go ahead and create some kits. Only like 3 or 4 though. But anyway, I think I should probably just go ahead and jump in. Also, for those who don't know, I am considering doing a Q&A for the Warriors series. So I mentioned it in a recent channel update video on my YouTube channel. So if you want ask some questions, will I ever put my maps on the website or something? Maybe. This one, Dragon Valley is something that you would actually have to download, and then you download like a mod for it. So maybe, who knows? Dragon Valley is like DLC too, so it costs some money. But anyway, let me go ahead and open up my first cat. So anyways, these first 2 cats via the submission form were submitted by Shyla. And the first cat is Bailey, who is a kitty pet Molly. So let me go ahead and put in Bailey, kitty pet, and she is a Molly. The camps. I could do the camps. I know I have like 2 or 3 of them up on the Sims 3 gallery, but I could probably like make them downloadable at some point in the future. Anyway, let's see. Bailey is all white with gray stripes on her face and blue eyes. So it's a pretty simple description. Should be doable enough. So it would be a good base. I want to kind of play around with a unique sort of base that I haven't normally done. Have I done anything with like the German Rex before as a base? Yeah, if I take away all the coloring on that, it's simple enough. But I don't think I've played around with this specific base. So let's go ahead and use it. So, all white with gray stripes on the face. So, even though the cat is an all-white cat, we can always tweak that just a tad. It's like, give a little tiny bit more depth to the fur. Like, slightly squished faces are fun. Yeah, they are. I have used a German Rex? Huh. Don't recall using it, but it's always possible. You can also like kind of click and make that a little bit lighter. So this is still an all-white cat. It's just kind of an off-white around there. Sucks for cats in real life, but they're cute in The Sims. Yeah, thankfully in The Sims we don't have to worry about any of the genetic issues that comes with things like folded ears or squished faces and such. Maybe once or twice, not exactly sure. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure myself. Okay, I can do like the same sort of thing with the tail. One of the reasons I do this is also because, like, when it comes to the cat's genetics, it'll be nice to, like, have this kind of white coloring. Got some vampire music going. Let me actually remove this song from this playlist and skip to the next song. You got a blue Russian cross? Ooh, that is super cool. A pain, but you love them. Yeah. That's the way it is with a lot of cats. They can be a pain, but you love them anyway. Simba's been trying to get into the treats a lot lately, so if you hear any rustling, that's him trying to get into the treats. I've had to hide them in my laundry so that he wouldn't, like, tear open the bag. Okay, anyway. We've got some markings going, so if this cat ever has any kits, then, some white markings will definitely start popping up. And then on the face, some gray stripes. Simple enough. There is one that's like just the face and not the back of the head, right? Yeah. We can also kind of do that. And ooh, you know what I could do? Is underneath the fur. Since we've got like some stripes going. If we take this and make it lighter. Yeah, that definitely works. We can also like lower the opacity on it so it's, again, not super visible. Just enough that like the cat's got like a bit of a pattern going. Actually, if we lower the opacity, we can also like darken this a tad as well. Something like that. It's kind of fun to play with. These markings can be a little bit darker as well. Kind of want to do something, kind of tweak that up as well. I can definitely add some of the cat eyeshadow. If I take that, if I make that like a darker color actually, that's kind of fun. Is the pattern of the front legs very solid, unsubtle, or is it? It doesn't look super solid or unsubtle to me. This is your first time watching? Oh, dude, that's super early! Thanks for tuning in, but dude, that's super early. Oh yeah, you can sort of see where the line is, but it's like, if you don't already know it's there, it's kind of harder to see. Like, it's easier to see if it's like up there, but if I like pull it down, it's a little bit trickier, so. I can probably pull the opacity down even more and... There we go. Let's see. I think that that's good for like the fur pattern itself. Let's see, we can definitely tweak the fur a little bit. We can go fluffy maybe. bit of long tail mixed in. Fur density like that kind of actually breaks up the pattern as well, so... I think that that definitely breaks things up a bit. And we can now also toss in a little bit of fluffy tail. There we go. I think that that's pretty cute. Alright, so blue eyes as well. It doesn't say much about like body shape or anything. So I'm kind of tempted to go like shorter legs. Because I think short legs are kind of fun to play with, you know. Can also make you a little bit smaller. Body lengths, we can also pull that inwards a little bit. Or I can just kind of do that. Tail thickness, we're going to give you a pretty fluffy tail. Next scale, we can kind of pull in. Neck length, we can pull in as well. And tail length just a tad as well. Alright, now we need to do blue eyes. Let's see. It's a pretty different shade of blue. You can play around with that a little bit. It's kind of a fun shade right there, actually. I pull this a little closer to there. It looks so cool. Yeah, I really like the way they look so far. I actually think if I do something like that... We got more creepy music. Time to remove and skip song. I'm trying to fix up this playlist. Sure. Pirate music. That's fine. Pirate metal music. That is totally chill, and my phone turned off, so now I need to turn it back on so I can see. Alright. Kind of want to tweak the ears just a tad. Ear tip angle we can kind of play around with. Kind of like that. Eye scale, we can shrink down a tad. Let's see, muzzle. You can kind of bring upwards a little bit. If I pull that in, it's actually pretty cute. Let's see, the nose should be like the lightest pink we've got, because white cats typically have more whitish colored nose, or a more pinkish colored nose. Let's see, cheek. We can go ahead and leave it like that. You know what? I kind of like this look. It's a unique look, but I enjoy it. And you know what? It doesn't say that you have a collar, but should I give you a collar? Like, just kind of a plain collar? You can make it like a blue color, maybe? Something like that, maybe? Yeah, that can work. Alright. So let's go ahead and move on to personality and background. So Bailey does not get along with most cats. She is playful and really smart. Bailey was raised as a kitty pet, but one day she met an ex-ThunderClan cat, and that cat convinced her to leave her kitty pet life and learn to hunt for herself. So she decided to go and join the community and maybe one day become part of a clan. It does say on the submission form that you can that there are community wanderers actually. So if she's not a kitty pet anymore and she's a community wanderer, I'd have to change that. So we can change kitty pet to community wanderer if she's not a kitty pet anymore. So community wanderer. Let's see. And it says that she does not get along much with other cats. She is very smart and what was the other one? Very playful and smart. So she is playful and a genius. And if she does not get along with most cats, maybe independent. They prefer being on their own. Yeah, for some reason the genius animation is super slow. We can go ahead and make the voice higher pitch. So you were submitted by Shyla. So thank you, Shyla, for submitting Bailey, and I will go ahead and move on to the second cat that Shyla has submitted. So, the second cat that was submitted by Shyla is Blue Stripe. And Blue Stripe is an ex-ThunderClan Tom. Yeah? Yeah, an ex-ThunderClan Tom. So, let me go ahead and type in Blue Stripe. And X-Clan T for ThunderClan. So, let me go ahead and read off, hang on, this says female, you're a Tom. Alright. And for Blue Stripe's appearance, Blue Stripe has a white base with brown spots on the back, with tiny black spots on his face, and blue eyes. He has a huge scar over his back from the dogfight. So let me go ahead and... white base with brown spots. I kind of like this as a base for a cat, honestly. This is a fun sort of shape. I think I'm gonna stick with this in all honesty. But again, he's also got a white base. So let's go ahead and maybe pull this a little bit more towards like a creamier color. Like so. And for the sake of this, if I do like really, really faint once again, do I look at submitted cats before they're selected by the random generator, or do I leave them as a surprise? Sometimes, like, sometimes I kind of like browse, like, okay, has anyone submitted any new cats? They'll kind of flip through them. Like, there's some cats that I'm like really excited to see in the future. And other cats that, like, I don't even look at beforehand. Like, I don't remember, like, seeing these cats. Go ahead and lower the opacity on this one. There's, like, I had not, or at least I don't recall, like, looking at the description for these cats. But then there's other cats that I have seen. Hello, Yuki Amichi. Hello, welcome. Let's see. Brown spots on the back and tiny black spots on the face. So let's go ahead and get some brown spots on the back. If I go ahead and pull this up to there. I wonder if I can like pull this down into that one. Yeah, that works. Got some brown spots in the back here now. I can also get like some more like spot patterns as well, like just kind of like blend a whole ton of different patterns together. Like so. This actually looks pretty cool. Might have like something kind of going up the neck a little. Yeah, that works. That works. Then like some tiny black spots on the face as well. So I could definitely use this again. But it's going to be more of a black color on the face. So if I go ahead and shrink it down. If I do it like right around the eye, that actually looks super cool, I think. Like we got some spots right there. And something a little bit like that is actually like super cool looking. It's very unique, but I kind of like it. Do kind of wonder why the name is Blue Stripe, but you know what? It still works. It still works. Let's see, and then you have a huge scar on your back from a dogfight. So here's the thing about dogs, they don't really like claw things, so you wouldn't really have like a claw mark for an injury from a dogfight. It'd be like more like of a vicious sort of bite sort of thing. So if I take this and make that more of a sort of like that. Might be a product of a random generator, considering he's neither blue nor striped. That is a good point. But you know what? That's still allowed. So that's we'll go with it. Okay, actually no, I liked it better like this way actually. So then on top of that, I can do like something like that. I could kind of play around with like something to like give a sort of stripe. Like on the face, I could like what I could do is actually kind of take something like this. a sort of cheetah marking. It still looks kind of like a spot, but it's also kind of like the kind of thing that a cheetah has. If you've seen pictures of cheetahs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They have that kind of tier sort of thing going down. If you do something like that, and I can also kind of play around on the legs as well, like if I go ahead and like stretch a pattern across like a leg or something. And we can say the blue comes from the fact that they're supposed to have blue eyes. On the tail, I can do the same thing. Yeah. That works. So now we have what looks a little bit like stripes. And we've got a pattern going on, and then the blue will be like in the eyes, I suppose. That works. I think that this works, at least. But anyway. Hello, Simba. What you doing, little kitten? Hi. Simba says hello! Actually, let me go ahead and... Had to do that. Anyway, so you have blue eyes. We can go ahead and tweak the color as well. I definitely like that specific shade, but if I do like a really dark blue, something like this, like, kind of really works. I do kind of really like that sort of dark blue color. You're currently playing Sims 3 while watching? Aw. Hope you're having fun with that. Alright, so I really like that. Eye shape we can make it a little bit more serious, perhaps. See, brow height we can raise up. Eye height I can lower a little bit. See the ears? I think the ears actually look fine to me. It's muzzle height shape. I actually really very much enjoy this like general face shape for this cat. It's looking really cool. I feel like I can make you like a little bit taller maybe. Where's cat size? There it is. Kind of make you a little bit taller. Since you're ThunderClan cat, we can kind of bulk you out a little bit as well. Let's see, we can bulk you out just a little bit. Tail length, I'll make it a little bit shorter perhaps. Just 'cause. You know, it actually very much makes sense that you would be a ThunderClan cat. You look just like... You look just like you'd fit right into the Frost Star line. So, let's see. I think that that's probably pretty good for you physical appearance-wise. So let's go ahead and go into personality and background. So, personality is very bold and never runs away from a fight if it is to protect his clan or the cats he cares about. Friendly and is a really good hunter. And for background, on one fateful night, Bluestripe was patrolling the border of his clan, and out of nowhere, a huge dog appeared. He tried to fight it, but had no luck. Bluestripe had no choice but to run. He kept running until he realized he was by the river. He looked behind him and saw 3 big dogs. He was surrounded. In front of him was a river. There was nowhere he could go. He tried the best he could to fight the dogs, but the dogs outnumbered him and were too big, and after 10 minutes of fighting, Bluestripe got tired, and the dogs pushed him in the river. When Bluestripe woke up, he was in the barn. Apparently, the 2 legs that ran the barn found him and brought him there. Welcome, Wildfire. I'm just wrapping up making, the second cat of this session, Bluestripe, who doesn't really have stripes, but I added a couple stripe-looking markings. But anyway, let's see, personality. And hello, Husky Moon, welcome, welcome. Okay, so personality, very bold and never runs away from a fight to protect his clan or the cats he cares about. Friendly and is a really good hunter. So, Hunter right off the bat. Looks great. Thanks, I really tried hard to make him. And, friendly it says, so we'll go with friendly. See, very bold, never runs away from a fight. Maybe proud? Proud sounds like it could work. Yeah, that can work. We'll go ahead and give you a deeper voice. No, that works. And see, you are also submitted by Shyla. So let me go ahead and do submitted by Shyla. So thank you so much, Shyla, for submitting to us both Bailey and Bluestripe. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next couple cats off of my list. Where did I even put my list? There it is. Have to scroll through so many apps to find it. There we go. And I'll go ahead and get started on these next couple cats, so give me just a quick second. Well, that's a fun-looking cat, huh? Alright. These next couple cats were submitted by Night of Wolves. The first is their cat Cinder. She is a black cat who is a kitty pet. She has gold-orange eyes with a hint of green. She has medium length and super soft fur, a slim body, a pointed or long face, and has sky blue eye color? Or sky blue color? Collar. Sky blue collar, okay. Because it said different eye color and different, like, cat fur, okay. She is friendly, chatty, and playful. So let's go ahead and put down Cinder. Oh, first time on stream? Well, welcome! Welcome, Wildfire, welcome. And Cinder is a kitty pet. So, she's a black cat with a slim body and super soft fur. So let's find, like, a slim cat that looks super soft. The Javanese could definitely work for a lot of that. Like, we can tweak the, like, eye shape and stuff to, like, do, like, a lot more of, like, a gentle kitty pet appearance. And then we can also, like, we also have, like, some sliders to, like, tweak the body shape as well. Make that slimmer. But this is pretty good for a base, for a soft, a soft, slim kitty pet. Okay. So, black cat for the base. Alright. So, for the sake of fur, Even though they're plain black cats, what I like to do is like tweak the fur up a little bit. So if I take this, I am thinking I do want to like play around with like an orange, like a dark orange to like... Okay, I can actually make this like a darker color as well. Let's see, I can like do something like this. I'm actually going to lower the opacity on some of these markings as well. Let's see, on the face, kind of want to do like the eyeshadow as well. The eyeshadow I actually want to make a lot more visible. Whereas with every other cat, like, with every other marking, I can like lower the opacity on it quite a bit and it's fine. The eyeshadow I kind of want to like stand out. This will be a very fun cat, for sure. Then I'm also gonna like go ahead and just like take something like this and just stretch it over everything and take that black color and of course lower the opacity on it, but kind of stretch it over the general everything. There we go. I think that looks good for a black cat. I always like to try and like do some stuff to like play around with genetics in the future, but yeah. So we have let's see. She has medium length and super soft fur. So medium length fur. And super soft. That works. Your dog's laying on you. She's a mastiff. Oh no. We'll give her some scritches at least. Let's see. Slim body, pointed and long face. Okay, where is like something I can do to make the body a lot more slim? Body thickness. Can slim that down. See, neck length. That's good. If I do a longer tail, that also will give... There we go. And if I go up to the face... I pull in the jaw. This definitely works. Let's see. For eye shape. Okay, eye color is like a golden orange. See, this can kind of pull to like that bright kind of fiery golden orange. This kind of works. Giving her some ear scratches while she drews on your pillow. That's adorable. So I kind of like that look. We can make the eyes a little bit bigger. Rotate the eyes a little bit. Hello, Lucky Kaneko. Welcome, welcome. Okay, eye depth. If I pull that in, that works. Or maybe it doesn't. There's a glitchiness around the eyes. It's... Wish I knew a way to, like, get rid of that kind of glitchiness, but unfortunately, I don't quite. Kind of think it comes from the rotate eyes thing, but... I can do something like that. Let's see, if I go to muzzle shape. She has a pointed, long muzzle, so... like so. Nose, I can definitely, like, shrink down to kind of help with that appearance. It's definitely doing something. The ears, I might shrink the ears a little bit. That kind of works. So I think that this is pretty good for an appearance for Cinder. It's a very pretty cat. And she has a sky blue collar, that's right, sky blue collar. So I'm gonna go with this one and make it more of a sky blue color. Okay, what's this? Ooh, that works. Okay, what is this part right here that I'm looking at, actually? I literally cannot see what color I'm tweaking. So this... make that more of like a golden color right there. It kind of works. Yeah. That works. It's actually pretty fun. So, she is friendly, chatty, and playful. That should be simple enough. So, friendly. Noisy. She kind of looks like your old cat Stretch. Aw. And playful. Oh, look at you. I'll give you a higher pitched voice. And you were submitted by Knight of Wolves. So thank you, Knight of Wolves, for submitting Cinder. And I'm going to move on to Knight of Wolves' second cat now, Night Rain. So give me just a quick second. Alright. Second cat is their OC Night Rain, a large black tabby Maine Coon with long, thick, fluffy fur and ice blue eyes. She has a small scar across the bridge of her nose from a fox attack. She has a large, heavy-set body with long legs and a tail. She's a former Thunder Clan warrior. Okay. So, Night Rain. Night Rain is actually spelled with a K in this. Though, I guess, technically speaking, cats would know what, like, a knight with a K is, so I hope, Night Rains, I hope you don't... Night of Wolves, I hope you don't mind if I spell it with an N. But, considering cats don't know, like, what a knight is in terms of, like, medieval knight, I'm gonna spell it like this. I hope that's okay. And is a former Thunder Clan warrior. Okay, so... X-Clan. Thunder Clan. And is also a Molly. So... There we go. A large black tabby Maine Coon. So... Right off the bat, let's go find the Maine Coon build. Do you know how many X-Clan cats of each clan there are? Or, like, which ones are the most and least common? I can tell you for a fact that Sky Clan is the least common, and I feel like River Clan or Thunder Clan are the most common. Those two I think are, like, up there in terms of the most common. And Sky Clan I think we have the least of. Oh, you had cats named Fizzgig and Charlie. Oh, those are cute names. And your Bull Mastiff named Maddie, and two little kittens named Critter and George. Oh my gosh, there's so many cute names, guys. So many cute names. You know, when I first adopted Axel, his name was actually Sir Cat. And, like, when they adopted him, they're like, please change his name. We're so glad you're adopting him, but please change his name. Because whoever owned him before had named him Sir Cat. And there were several names I was thinking through. Like, I almost named him, like, Galaxy, or Jackson, or Sitar. I almost named him Demix, actually. I almost named him Demix. So that was fun. Let's see. Black tabby Maine Coon. So we can keep kind of the dark-ish colors. And then there'll be like... You know what? We can like pull this more towards like a brown color. And on top of that, we can do some tabby markings. Which will be an even darker color. And that is fun. I actually really like this pattern. And in between, what I can do is... Where's the ticks pattern? Something like that. Kind of goes and changes things up. Trying to come up with unique names for your pets, and it's a fun challenge. Yeah, it's always super fun. Have a white cat plush named Pangraban after a cat described by an old Irish poem. Ooh, that's interesting. This is kind of fun for Black Tabby, I think. Although also like doing... Trying to find different ways of like breaking up the pattern underneath is also fun. Or what if I switched things around? If I did that... Or no, wait, this is the exact same as it was before. Hang on. If you did something like that, that could be pretty fun. That one's more of the ticked. That breaks it up in like a super fun pattern, actually. Yeah. I really like that. And again, I think I'm gonna do like some markings around the eyes. So let's go ahead and do that. Makes the eyes like super distinct. And, ooh, you've got like little markings on the ears automatically. A Lynx plushie called Squishy. Oh, Squishy's such a cute name. I've still got a few plushies from when I was a kid. I had like this stuffed, I think it was a leopard, but I called it a cheetah when I was a kid, so I'm still calling it a cheetah to this day. That I named Zenai. I don't even know if like it didn't have any Zenai didn't have any meaning or anything, but I was like super into like watching like Lion King and Lion King 2 and other stuff, and it sounded like something that would be like from that, so I called her Zenai. I've also got this teddy bear from my birth mother that I named Jill. Let's see, as a Maine Coon, you're gonna be huge, so whoop. And you're a ThunderClan cat, so we'll go ahead and like also bulk you out. Not that you necessarily need it as a Maine Coon, but you know. Fluffier tail. Next scale, I'll actually kind of pull in a little bit for the sake of this. First plush was a large monkey, appropriately named Growt Up. Is it Growt Up? Big monkey. My first favorite was a duck named Quack, and current favorite is a horse named Emily. Aw, Emily's named after one of the first horses. Aw, it's sweet. Everyone's got such fun stories behind their plushies. I really just love that. Quite a few plushies when you're younger, but only kept Squishy. Aww. You know, there was one particular plushie that like I had as a child, and then my parents got rid of. It was a huge polar bear plushie, and it was absolutely one of my favorites. So my parents got rid of it because they had a Coca-Cola pin like stuck to it. Like it was like from a Coca-Cola advertisement. I guess my grandma disapproved of that, so my parents got rid of it. And I still miss that. I still miss that giant polar bear plushie to this day. I don't remember if it had a name, but I miss it. Alright, so ice blue eyes. Let's see, this one I can pull a little bit more towards like a bluish color. And that works. A lot of plushies still do. Now mostly collects fandom plushies, which means a lot of... Yeah, that's fair. Oh no, don't let your parents get rid of Squishy. Squishy sounds like one of the best plushies. Protect your favorite plushies, everybody. Oh, I almost forgot. She has a scar across her nose. Let me go ahead and get that scar on her nose really quick. Okay. So let's go ahead and... It's gonna be a smaller scar. Okay, let me go ahead and like... Something like that works. Or I could also do like... Pull it up just a tad. That's a little too high up. Something's just like that, maybe. And my phone turned off. I need to turn that back on. There we go. Somehow I knew this was going to be the metal version of the song, too. There we go. Have a dragon plushie. Ooh. Dragon plushie named Muppet because he looks like a Muppet. That's adorable. Alright, so I think that for body shape, this kind of works already. Let's see. Former ThunderClan warrior who is kind, adventurous, and a natural hunter. For story's sake, she was barely an apprentice age when ThunderClan took her in, and she kept her name when they... Oh, okay, so that's the reason she has a K. That I didn't actually read that right off the bat, so that would explain why she has a K. But like the clan cats would probably just assume, oh, knight is in like knight, but like her kitty pet name is with a K, so we'll stick with the K. So, she is kind, adventurous, and a natural hunter. So, adventurous, hunter, and kind. We can put friendly for kind. Kind of lower the voice a little bit. She's super pretty. Yeah, I think she's super pretty too. Love how you do scars. Always has trouble doing scars when you draw. Scars are kind of hard to get the placement of just right as well. It's kind of tricky. But I think I managed to do it. Okay, so I know the cat that we started off with was submitted by somebody, but this cat was submitted by Knight of Wolves. So thank you so much, Knight of Wolves, for submitting both Night Rain and Cinder. And also, once again, thank you to Shyla for submitting both Bailey and Blue Stripe. So I'm going to get these cats saved up, and I'll pull them into the world to get some screenshots. So let's do that. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching more of the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge. If you enjoyed, please do go ahead and hit the like button, and if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and do so, and I will see you in the future. Stay safe out there, everybody.